because the whole plan was come for vacation and go back.
Okay.
So, but after seeing all that, during the vacation time, after seeing all that, the dream, that kind of
the
thing,
Dubai dream started developing in you.
in my brain. The whole thing was like, no, you need to live there.
Okay.
You need to work there, like because the things that you've seen, you need to be part of that dream.
Okay.
That was what that
I'll pick up the chunks from the, the beddings and take my bag. I could not afford a thing. There was a day I got stuck in Dubai. I did not have transport fare.
Oh my God.
I slept in
You slept in Union.
So without wasting time, I opened my boxes because I told you I came just with few pieces of dresses, and I start selling. Right?
Yeah.
So I actually sent 3 million CF for France. Yes. And they made me a 1-month visa.
I applied a lot. If you know what 8 months look like.
I've been for 17 years, my dear, without a job. Yes,
So-
As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same.
So from Abu Hill, where did you go to? Where did you move to?
So from Abu Hill, like we got to know that like one of our aunties, like we got to know, we already knew that she was here, but like just that like I was trying to make it by myself. So like so I now moved down there to Jumeirah. Like I moved to a place, 3-bedroom.
Which Jumeirah?
Jumeirah 1 or 2, Al-Wasa Street.
Okay, Al-Wasa. Okay.
Yeah. So I moved there. I went to live with her until she also have to move to another country. Like she was transferred because she was working at the embassy, like our embassy. So like she was transferred. That was where like life have to start again. Like before you were relaxed because you're home.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So when she has been transferred, now you need to survive. Start everything. Like you need to start going out, doing all that kind of things, like hunting for job again. Because it got to a time you were just home.
Yeah.
Every 3 months,
that change.
Yeah, every 3 months, without even thinking about it. Like how even though you were trying to look for a job, you would not put in that
effort.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. So when she moved, I now moved to Rashidia.
Okay.
I moved to Rashidia, 1-bedroom, paying 3,500.
Without
I was not working.
Wow.
So you can just imagine.
Wow, the body was on your sister.
That lady, she has been there for me from day one. I will always say like, thank you. Like, that's it. She has been there for me. That's the whole thing. I went to Rashidia. I wasn't working, and she was paying monthly 3,500. Just because she didn't want me to
be in the bed spaces,
she didn't want that kind of life for me. So like, so now with all that's even give me that much zeal. Like, if she's spending this much, then I need to push and do something. So now I apply to anything that calls itself job. Just anything. I don't care, whatever it is. Before I was picky. I don't want that. I don't want this. That was the reason why I didn't even get some jobs before. Like, but now anything that I find online, I've been to thousands of interviews. Thousands. To the extent of if I see people like a group of people somewhere, I don't even know what they are doing.
You just joined.
I just joined. that was how it was.
Oh my God. Really?
The moment you see group of people somewhere, you don't even know what is happening, like what they are doing. You just heard that it's an interview.
You just
joined them. That was what I was doing. In the hot sun, doing all kind of things. My first job, I had offer letter. IMG. IMG, those days it just came like they were opening it. So they offered me 1,200 for a waitress. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. I didn't take it because if I'm living somewhere paying 3,500,
definitely
1,200, what am I going to do? So I didn't take that job. I even went to the extent of like, I was dupe, like we were dupe, my sister and I actually. Somebody introduced someone to us, an agent, that they can help you get a job and all that. And we got to know that the place is in Ajman.
Okay.
We paid that time 5,000 for the registration fee.
Wow.
This guy took us to 5,000 those days.
For registration for what exactly?
For a job, customer service, he told us.
And you paid 5,000?
5,000.
Hey!
Wait, that time, 2020 something, like 2000 something.
2015, 16.
So just imagine 5,000. It's even today, 5,000 is money.
Yes.
5,000 is money. So we went, he showed us the place. This is the company, big company actually. This is the place and all that. Okay, you start working. Okay. Only for us to move from there, start calling this man. And that was the end.
Oh my God.
So we tried going to the place and the whole place was empty, as if nothing happened there. Like that was the shocking part. The whole place was empty. Does that mean they just set the place down? Meanwhile, when we wait, people were busy, moving up and down. This is UAE for you.
Like seriously, this is the first I'm hearing.
Yeah. It was cleared, as if nothing ever happened. And this man never picked our calls anymore.
But if you see the man today, will you?
I can't even identify him. That's the whole thing. Like the money was gone. Like we've been through things because of this job thing. You were trying to survive. You were trying to make it.
From there, did you get a job or how did you manage?
So now I met a friend. Like a friend came in. So she was working with England makeup.
Yeah, England
shop. Yeah, she was working there. So she told me that like my company is hiring. You can try and see.
Okay.
Like you can just try. Not that like Nicole. She's a Nigerian. She's a nice person. She told me that like just try and see. So that was how I started. Like that was
as a makeup.
That was my first journey. Like my first job in UAE.
Okay, let me ask you. As a makeup artist, did you learn it from back home?
Nothing.
How did you get the job as makeup artist that you did not have any experience whatsoever?
So the thing is, one thing I would say is that everything, if God is involved, you would definitely get it because God have seen what I've been through. And the fact that somebody is investing in me, like pushing money, like it was just crazy. I went for interview knowing like nothing. I just went online, YouTube, watching videos, like getting ready for that kind of thing. You know that wasn't, you just have to learn it. I tried, do some practice on my sister and all that. Like the next day, went for the interview. Even the interview, I was late. Not me. Dubai Mall is big. You all know, you get lost. So like I went moving around looking for the shop and I was late. But like it was okay. I find myself there. Now the theory part is done and everything. Now you need to do makeup for your model. My model was my sister. Now she's nowhere to be found. Yeah. My sister, like she couldn't come because like she was coming. She said something happened, like she was late. And I was calling her every minute. I was even distracting her, that kind of thing. Like, but you know what? I moved out from the shop. Not I moved out. They asked me to move out. They told me, if your model is not here, what are you still doing in here? Wow. Just go out so that people who are working can work. Yeah, so that was the thing. I was just praying. I don't know what to do, confused, frustrated, just moving up and down. Like, I can't call my sister anymore because she told me she's coming, but she got stuck because of something. Even it was an accident, but she didn't want me to tell you. Yeah, that kind of thing. So she just told me, just be calm. I'll be there. I'll be there. That was the only thing she keeps saying. So I decided to leave her. Like, anytime that, like, it was timing. The makeup thing was timing. So People were already doing their stuff, and I was just outside moving up and down. Now she said, okay, even if you see someone, just call anybody and ask them if you can help, like
do makeup
for them. But I wasn't getting anybody with my skin tone. Like I need somebody with my skin tone.
Okay.
Like I need an African person to do that for, because you cannot just go and call any Filipino. You are not used to that. Like you don't know their shades or anything. So, and this is something I've not done before. So so it happened that like she showed up finally.
Okay.
She showed up and I just rushed her into the chair, sit down. I started picking stuff. People were even trying to help me because they got to know that like, no, the time is
up.
Almost like things are done. So somebody, but it's not allowed though. A friend, like a girl, we just met. She's like, take this, take my stuff. She gave me her stuff. I went, I just sat my sister in, I started doing something. Like, I tried. Could you believe that, like, out of all that, I was the only one they picked?
Oh, wow. Because they saw you were not tense, like, you were still just hoping. They saw that last hope in you. Sometimes it's the resilience you put forward that would make you to have a job.
To me, I call it as a miracle.
Yeah.
That's why I said, if God is in that, like, whatever you are doing, if God is there, trust me. Throughout that, like the tears and everything, I was the only one they called that time.
Oh, wow, that's
so
great.
That was my first job I got in the UAE.
How was the start salary like?
So I was offered 3,500.
Okay, it's not bad for starters. Yeah.
For a start, I was offered 3,500 with makeup allowance and all that.
Okay.
Like
Oh, okay, that's great. So after that job, how long did you work in England for?
I worked for 2 years.
Oh, right.
I did my 2 years contract with them.
Okay, you finished.
So the thing is, I was working in Golden Mile. That is Palm Jumeirah. I was there. One day, this lady just walked in. She was our manager. I didn't even know because I was new.
Okay.
So I started there October 2017 or something. Yeah. Or 2016. Ending, October is ending, so 2016. I started there, then she just came in. I started there like 2 months, and she walked in. So she saw how I was doing in the shop and everything. She said, you can become a manager.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen something in you.
Okay. That's
so
great.
I'm going to take you somewhere. You're going to train under someone.
Okay. That's great.
After that, you can become a manager.
Okay.
So that was the whole thing. So within few months, I've been transferred to Alain.
Okay.
Yeah. So I stayed there in that shop for like just 3 months or something. Then I moved to Alain.
Wow.
That was another journey altogether.
Okay, so you moved to Alain because we really need to know. Someone just picked you. What nationality was the?
She was a British,
British lady. Yeah. Okay, it's easier.
Miss Amanda. She was a nice person.
Yeah, it's easier with them. If it was different, it would have been a little bit tricky. So it's easier with them. So okay, you moved from just being a normal beauty consultant to being a beauty. I don't know how.
She's saying like store manager, like
store manager.
Yeah, she said that.
Okay, so you moved from Dubai to Alain. How was the journey like in Alain?
That was another thing altogether because now you need to go look for. I've never been to Alain before.
Okay.
So now you have to go look for accommodation and all that. People said no, accommodation there is cheaper than Dubai. Like it's cheap. It's cheap. You'll be fine. Everybody was saying that. But yeah, I know accommodation there compared to Dubai, it's cheaper a bit. I was getting a room like studio for 1,500.
Oh, that's great.
For a studio. So it's okay. But the problem is now in the shop because this is a girl who is not even like 3 months or 4 months, and they are trying to bring you here to become a manager. Like they've already sent email and everything. So everybody was away in that shop before I came. So like that was another thing altogether.
Yeah. Did they actually change your offer letter?
They didn't change. For now, I'm just going for training.
For trials,
yeah, like they need someone. The person that they are taking me to, she's among the top 10 in GCC. She's very good. She's very, very good. So that was why they are sending me to her. So like in GCC, they have like this makeup thing, like group, and like at the end of the month they want to see the top
makeup competition, something like that.
And she's good.
Yeah.
So she's the only one in UAE that is good. So that was why I have to go there to Alain. Yeah.
Okay. So you went to Alain. How was life like working as a store manager in Alain?
I didn't make it up there, like I didn't get to that position. So I went there to be trained, but everybody is looking at you like she didn't do much. Yeah, so nobody is minding you. Nobody wants to,
because maybe people have been there for 5 years, 4 years, 3 years.
That's what they told me, that like we've been here and you just came and coming to be, so nobody wants to talk to you,
nobody wants to help you.
Yeah,
it's like they were biased.
I even went for the exams. I failed. Wow. I failed because trust me, if you don't know something, like if you don't know anything, like let's say a language, maybe someone is speaking German with me, you have no idea, you feel like you'll be damned, like you feel somewhere. That was how I felt in the exams room, because I don't even know what is happening. Like what am I going to write? That kind of feeling, like, oh, 0, I failed.
Okay.
I came back to them. I said I've done my best. Whatever I can do, I've done it.
Okay. So you came back to Dubai.
I was still there.
For how many months?
With them. I spent most of my 2 years. I spent it there, like, so let's say a year and a half, because already I spent 4 months here in Dubai, and so I spent the rest of the year there. But the thing is, one thing with me, wherever I find myself working, I try to put in my effort, like
your best.
That is one thing about me.
Okay.
So this lady sees me like, now it's like I'm competing with her.
Okay.
She is the best and somebody's trying to compete. So that kind of conflict was there. First, the first conflict was that like you are new and you're coming to take somebody's position and all that. So now she feels like I was competing with her. So we were not really getting along. Okay. But the environment was okay. Like you get back home, it's peaceful. Like you are having your quiet time. Like it was a nice place though.
All right, so you completed your 2 years, and why did you not renew?
I didn't renew because I had a fight with her.
Okay.
That's manager.
All right.
I had a fight with her. So the thing is, every time I'm giving in my best.
Okay.
So because of that, she was trying to take advantage of that.
Okay.
She didn't want me to take my vacation if I want to. Okay. She didn't want me to... anything that I want to take, she expects you to be in the shop every single time. Okay. Like she didn't want you to go out there. Okay. Because she feels like if you leave the shop, I will lose. Okay. So if she's not there, you need to represent. Okay. So she's
micromanagement kind of things.
So like it was really
not the best.
Yeah. So I just feel like
at least you even tried to be there for up to 2 years, and people will just leave ASAP.
Yeah.
All right. So you left England, and what next?
I left England, then I stayed home for another time. Like how long? Maybe 6 months.
Okay.
I stayed home. I think I went back home even. Okay. I went back home, I came back. Then I moved into... First, I moved into real estate. From there. I just did some few minutes there, like 3 months there. Okay. Then I moved from there also because the company was for one Nigerian. It was just a new company starting up. So within that 3 months,
if you cannot close, or they closed the company.
They closed the company.
Oh, okay.
So now I have to look for another job.
All right.
But at least you've got some experience. So now things became a little bit easier.
Okay.
So I'm moving to a receptionist.
Okay.
I stayed there for like a year and a half.
What company was that?
In a salon.
Oh, okay.
It was a salon.
All right.
Yeah, in DIP.
All right.
I stayed there.
Far.
Yeah. During the COVID time, I was there.
Okay, so you were staying around the area, or?
We were living in company accommodation.
Oh, okay. All right.
We were living in company accommodation.
So what salon brand was that, if you care to share?
So in their own, they did this massage, hair, like they do everything there.
Okay.
They do everything, nails and everything.
Pedicure, manicure, pedicure. Okay.
First Zone. That was the name. Yeah. So yeah.
So why did you leave the salon job, the receptionist job?
So that place during the COVID, then they were no longer paying. And one, I was on my own visa though.
Okay.
So like, not my own visa, like every 3 months I was renewing. Every 3 months I was renewing. So like during the COVID time, that everything had to shut down and all that. The owner was from Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah, so she also have that thing that like she's going to close her shop and all that, even though she didn't close it.
Yeah.
Like she said she can't pay me anymore and all that she needs to close the place and all that. So that was how come I have to move from there again.
Okay, so what next after the the salon receptionist job?
So one thing I've been running away from. You see this UAE, when you come to UAE and you're trying to run away from certain things, it's like a class. You will definitely go back there and
start all over again.
Yeah, if you didn't experience something. So to me, I've been running away from waitress job.
Okay.
Like that's restaurants. I've been running away from restaurant job.
Many people do,
yeah, because I feel like it's so difficult.
It's
like,
not for
so
you.
Demanding,
because I also had that issue. It's not for me because I'm not an outgoing person like that. Yes.
Imagine like you have a friend who doesn't even know that you work in a restaurant. One day then you find your friend. I don't mind about that. The next minute you are picking your friend's plate and you started cleaning that is some like. To you, that is not. I respect people who work in that field.
Yeah.
But like me, that was not what I want. But still, I found myself in there.
Okay.
I found myself in there, and I still gave in my best. I was even surprised.
All right.
I gave in my best.
So where was the restaurant job at?
It was in Medif City Center.
Oh, okay. It's not far from where I live.
It was in Medif.
Okay.
It's okay.
What brand, if you care to share?
Soti.
Oh, okay. I've never heard about that.
Yeah.
So how was it like working? How long did you work there?
I worked there like a year and 1 year, 3 months or 4 months. Like let's say a year and a half.
Why did you quit?
They were not paying.
Oh my God. Okay. Like, was the turnover okay? Because sometimes when you said, they were not paying, you can see that maybe they are not having enough customers. Some restaurants face that they're not having enough customers.
We can see that like they are doing well,
but they don't want to pay.
They are not paying. They delay like 2 months, 3 months.
They come and give you 1 month.
Yeah, or they'll give you half, or they will start giving you like.
Okay, so when you're working in Medif, where did you stay?
When I was working in Medif, that time I was staying in Emirates. Like I was staying in a best space now, but like 3 in a room.
Okay.
Now I can't stay in best space. Okay. Yeah. So like I'm living somewhere, like it was comfortable.
It was where around? Because Medif is far. So
I was living in Sheikh Zayed Road, Emirates Metro Station, Emirates Tower.
So you have to leave all the way. You take the red road to Metro, then you take the bus or what?
No, I have car lifts.
Oh, okay.
I have car lifts, so it was easier for me.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the resto job, where did you go to?
This is where like I have to come back into the real estate industry again.
Okay.
Because that few 3 months that I did there, I felt like this is something I really wanted to do.
Okay.
And trust me, when you are in that field, you get to see a lot of things. You get to see a new UAE.
Yes.
Like the lifestyle and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So you've worked in the real estate. How many real estate companies have you worked for so far? Because the turnover in real estate is really very high. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's higher, fire. If you don't close, higher,
that's so
fire.
True.
Yes.
And to me now, this is my second company I'm working with.
Okay, then means you're doing good. So when did you actually get into real estate?
So
what year?
I think that's 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
2022.
From 2022 to 2024.
Yeah.
You have been in only 2 real estate companies.
Yeah.
What position?
I was sales agent.
Okay, sales agent. Okay, let me ask again. Like, what is your longest serving as sales agent? In which company?
That was my previous company, Bricks and Wood.
Okay, I have heard about them. So,
like, I've been there for like a year and like 1 year, 2 months.
That's good, because for you to stay in a real estate, especially a brokerage,
did well for myself, I can say.
Yeah. For that long, it means you did well for them to keep you for 1 year plus. So what happened? Why did you leave Bricks and Woods?
So like the thing is, now the whole place, the environment. You are not feeling that kind of the energy there. Like
it's negative. Trust me, you find negative energies in estate companies.
Especially when it's, I just don't want to say, like,
you find it, because see, sometimes let's not keep it, because see, I was telling the other lady that came in here, because she was in estate, I said, in real estate you need to be greedy, and you see much more greed in real estate, because the next person coming close to you, if you're telling them about your deal, trust me, they could double cross you.
That's true.
So the truth is, everybody's like a shark there. Just want to have it from you. Trust me. So nobody's your friend. Don't tell. If you have an Arabic client, if you cannot close the client,
you cannot just share with people. Even people in your own circle, people that you think you trust, can do like
anything. I was telling someone that when I was in estate business, the deals I closed, I did not have to voice it. I swallowed it. They're asking me, "Are you going for the lunch?" Because I noticed that when I see something, if I just tell them, trust me, if I just tell the next party that I have this client, he's done.
Trust me, like